Denial had a major grip on me. I thought an alcoholic was someone who woke up reaching for a drink and ended the day passed out drunk, with little time for anything else in between. That wasn't me. I just didn't know how to stop when I did drink. In treatment, they say anyone who drinks can get a DUI. 2 DUIs should raise a red flag. 3, well, you've got a problem. I got my first DUI after a holiday party in the 90s. The DUI crash was in 2012. The third DUI was in the early morning hours of June 15th, 2015. After that, I voluntarily checked into a residential treatment facility. One of the first things you learn, you are not alone.
So how's it been going? Great.
There are about 17 million people that have alcohol use disorders.
When I drank, I was very good friends with RC and Casey. RC, rum and coke. Casey, kettle and cranberry juice.
Alcohol is still king. Alcohol is still much more prevalent than opiate addiction, and there's a tremendous number of closet alcoholics.
One of the things I learned in AA is not to have all these expectations, so you're not disappointed.
I found comfort in being with others who knew my struggle, the pain I felt and caused because they lived it too. I learned an alcoholic cannot control their drinking. There is a distinct physical desire and mental obsession with alcohol. It is a chronic disease with a genetic and mental component. In other words, it's not my fault. Guilt is so much a part of being an alcoholic.
People really do isolate, mostly because of shame. They have a sense that they're not supposed to be drinking like they are. There's a tendency to try and keep that covered up because of the denial process.
The best explanation that brought it home for me, simply put, there's a pleasure center in your brain that alcohol feeds. The switch is always on because the alcoholic's off switch is broken. Alcoholics do not know when to say when.
So once you flip that switch and once you become addicted, it doesn't disappear just because the underlying problems have resolved.
Thus, there's no cure.
There is no cure, but it is very easily treated. Easily, meaning we know what to do. It's not always easy for people to recover.
These are all AA.
Millions have found support groups like Alcoholics Anonymous helpful in maintaining sobriety.
The last one that I have is for 9 months.
It doesn't cost you anything. The goal is to help you stay sober and then have you help others also in treatment. I learned I had a dual diagnosis, depression and alcoholism. Many alcoholics also suffer with mental illness. Drinking is often just a symptom of a bigger problem. I was lucky. In treatment, I got to the root of my depression, that heartache. Once I confronted it, I felt liberated. I feel whole again, ready to see what life has in store for me next. I'm here to say I fell down hard, but I got back up, and that's the key. I've learned no matter what, nothing is insurmountable. Yes, relapse is always a possibility. As the saying goes, I take things one day at a time now, and I'll be okay. Ben, Sharon,